Third.
Good afternoon, Congresswoman Norton, Mayor Gray, Deputy Mayor Kwanda, City Administrator Liu, Fire EMS Chief Kenneth Ellaby, and other distinguished guests. Welcome to the graduation day celebration for Cadet Class 14. I remember the day in November 2011 when each of you walked through the gates of the training academy. You were anxious, excited, inquisitive, and somewhat nervous. Some of you may not admit it, but you were scared. You were excited because you knew upon completion of this training program, you become a member of an elite team of men and women who provide protection for the leaders of this great nation, citizens and visitors of the District of Columbia and the surrounding jurisdictions. Over the last 11 months, I've watched these men and women grow together and show dedication and commitment as a team and a class. They were provided training by EMS program staff members, detailed from Operations Division, firefighters, and the cadet staff. I thank all of them for the support and dedication to get this process done.
We're very proud of you, first of all. In addition to that, I want to thank the Mayor Vincent Gray, City Administrator Alan Liu, and Deputy Mayor Paul Kwanda for the tremendous support that they have offered to this program. We thank Congresswoman Norton for all that you've done for us, and to remind all of them that you represent a legacy of the fire service, being the granddaughter of a lieutenant for DC Fire and EMS Department. They don't know that. When we first met, all of you, I told you look left, look right, and there's a possibility that the person that you looked at might not be here. And if they were still here, then maybe it would be you who wouldn't be here. Obviously, you have persevered. You ought to be congratulated for that. But the perseverance that you've shown to get through this process, I'm hopeful that you will get to the next 25 years. And who knows, maybe one of you, because there's some former cadets over here. Whoever's a cadet, raise your hand. These are chief officers and captains. There's a distinct possibility that one of you could be standing here at this microphone welcoming another class of young folks in. As I told you, this whole program kind of hinges on the support that we've received and you've been given, but also hinges on you. Your stellar work here confirms our belief that we should have invested in this, and you're making a way for the next group. I'm sure they receive just as much support as you have. So keep doing what you're doing. We look forward to greatness from all of you. You've already demonstrated that you have the capacity to do it. Now, just go out and get it done. Thanks again.
Seriousness, this is a great day. In the police department, we have graduations. And I just want to leave you with this. You hear a lot about safeguarding the visitors and residents of the District of Columbia. That's what we do. It's a partnership, like Chief says. We call you this thing to protect us and others, and with no citizens out there, dial that 911, you will be those first responders providing that service.
Thank you so much. First, give me a moment to look at these young people. To just absorb what it means to this city to see 25 extraordinary young people who are among the most mentally and physically fit in the District of Columbia. Give them what they are due. You know what it takes to be a firefighter? Do you realize what it takes to be a firefighter? Stand up for these kids. And that once you had gone through the kind of training that these young people have gone through, you are ready. You are among the most physically fit. You are among the most mentally fit in the entire city. You are ready for whatever comes. Yes, and you saw at 9/11 they were ready and they did what they had to do. And I thank you, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, for what you did. You have now become a part of an honored profession. Wherever you go, If you tell people you're in the DC Fire Department, they're gonna step back. They're gonna know what that means. Remember, there's no other profession in the entire country that is revered the way firefighters and police officers are. And it's because, as we call you, you are the first responders, and I thank you for that.
Congratulations. To the graduates, congratulations. To the family members that have supported them, congratulations to you as well, because but for your support, your drive, and your commitment, they would not be the shining examples of good citizenship and responsibility that they have become. So thank you very much. Your parents, your grandparents, your siblings, you represent the District of Columbia. So as you go, and what you do is a reflection upon us. You have the training, you have the skills. Go forth and continue to make us extremely proud. Congratulations.
You know, you cannot imagine how inspiring it was to be able to bring back the cadet program. I think the cadet program started in the city way back in 1985, and it lasted until 1995. And then it was unfunded. I think it came back in the early 2000s when some money was found, and then it disappeared again. And for the life of me, I cannot understand why anybody would not want to support helping our young people become a part of such an honorable profession as a firefighter. And let me tell you this, Chief and everybody else is here, as long as I am in this position, there will not be a day when we don't have a fire cadet program in the District of Columbia. And I think if somebody threatens the budget in the future, I know 25 people who can come down and speak eloquently about the fire cadet program, right? Maybe one day down the road, the fire chief sitting right out here among these 25 young people. And that will, yeah, come on, give it up for them. And that will happen if you continue to do what you've already done, and that is work hard. Do the job that you've been assigned to, learn as much as you possibly can, develop relationships with people, and when opportunities come along, be able to rise up and take advantage of those opportunities. Like you, I'm a graduate of the public schools of the District of Columbia, or a graduate of a high school in the District of Columbia, and I have lived in the District of Columbia all my life. And you know, those other places might be good, but I gotta tell you, man, they ain't nothing like the District of Columbia, all right? And we're getting better every day. We are a growing city, right, Bishop Hudson? Right. We got 1,000 new people coming into the city every month. I don't want you all to be on the outside looking in. I want you to be on the inside leading the District of Columbia on to greater heights. And so as you all go out and do the job, I want you to be able to do it outstandingly well with one hand, and fight for your rights with the other. Don't be lured into thinking that you need to move someplace else. You need to stay here and be a part of the greatest city in America, the greatest city in the world. And so I feel like saying to you, I just feel like walking over and just high-fiving you all. I mean, that should have been a speech, y'all. Just high-five everybody today. And then walk over to you and do like Marvin Gaye said, and that is, let's get it on, y'all. All right, thank you very much.
Good afternoon. I'd like, first of all, to the fine EMS Chief Kenneth Ellaby, Training Academy Director Chief Willis, Chief Wynn, and from all the staff at the Training Academy, for truly it has taken a village to get Cadet Class 14 to the point that we are at today. And we truly understand that this is, although it's the end of a program, it's the beginning of a career. And I would like to say that the motto that you heard Cadet Class 14 say moments ago, it has been to establish their conduct. That is, we want to make sure that they not only become young men and young women that's firefighters here on this job, but young men and young women of high conduct. And then we were working on building their character. And at this point, the final phase is for them to defend their commitment. And we've diligently worked for the last 12 months on the first 2 phases of the program. And at this time, we have 25 fire officers, both men and women, that has agreed to be mentors for each individual in this class. And so we believe that having the mentors to follow up as they get out to their stations will be very helpful. Our primary objective is to assist these probationary firefighters in properly adjusting to their new career and to ensure a smooth transition. The goal of this portion of the program is to support the probationers in defending their commitment to the DC Fire and EMS Department. Thank you very much.
This has been one of the best years of my life. I was given the opportunity to become a firefighter at a very young and critical age. And given this opportunity, I was able to attain some goals that was placed in front of me that some of us did not think we could attain. Through the blood, sweat, tears, perseverance, and dedication, Cadet Class 14 was able to accomplish all of the goals that was expected for us to reach. Many of us developed great relations, but when it was time to get the work done, we all got the job done together as a team. That was most important. But it feels like a big burden off of us, and we couldn't be more happy to graduate. Congratulations, Cadet 14. We made it.
Raise your right hand. Repeat after me. I'm going to go slow so we all get this right the first time. I state your name. Do solemnly swear or affirm that I will faithfully execute the laws of the United States of America and the District of Columbia and will to the best of my ability preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States and will faithfully discharge the duties of the office of which I am about to enter. Congratulations. So enjoy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And like the mayor said, let's get it on. Firefighters. All
right. Fire cadet, now 5 probationary votes, you can dismiss the class.
Clear! We are safe conduct! We are defending our community, DC firefighters! Yeah.
All out.